class is going to be a core strengthening and abdominal conditioning workout. So it'll be about 20 minutes, and it's just kind of to review the different exercises that you can do to strengthen your midsection, lower back, and of course, obliques and abdominals. So we're going to get started. So our feet are apart, and what we're going to do is just relax the knees and just take a little contraction as you roll down, just to warm up a little bit. Breathe. Slowly bring the body up. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see that. Try to avoid any arching or hyperextension of your back. Pull your hips under, and you're just going to exhale, roll down, lower the head, and come up. So again, as you do that, you want to start with your head, chest all the way down, tighten the abs, and come up. We never want to roll all the way down. We just kind of want to warm up that back a little bit, contracting the abs down and up. Now very slowly, just kind of open the shoulders, 2 and 1. Now we're going to start with some simple side bends. So you're just going to reach and lift. And again, don't tense the shoulder. You want to come down and up. And exhale, inhale. Pulling in, think of your belly button pressing in towards the lower back as you lift. Over and up. So you want to do these, I would say, 2 sets of 10 to 15. And again, avoid moving your hips. So see how I'm isolating and reaching like I'm stretching down to my side. So that's set 1 without any weights, 10 to 15 repetitions. Then your arms are in front of you, and all you're going to do is you're going to round forward, tighten your stomach, and come up. Again, exhale, and inhale. 2 more. Exhale, tighten, so feel that contract in, and lift. 1 more, over, and up. And just kind of shake out the arms a little bit. Now, if you have either some weights, I would recommend 2 to 4 pounds, nothing heavier than 4, or some water bottles, just something to hold for resistance. So the first set of side bends you did without any weight, then you're going to do 2 more sets using the little weights or water bottles. So you're going to exhale and lift. And again, avoid any tension in the shoulder, think of that resistance, tightening, pulling the abdominals into the lower back. Again. Exhale. Now notice when I'm doing this, I'm not shifting my weight. My legs are solid. I'm pushing and lifting. Pushing. So I feel that resistance. Think of stretching down. So same thing, you want to do 2 sets of 10 to 15 using the weights after you do the first warm-up set without any weights. Then you're going to take these weights into your chest, relax your knees, and the same thing, pulling in the stomach, you're going to take a nice little reach, side to side. Now see, when I'm turning, I'm not moving my hips. My hips are solid. I'm twisting from my waist right there. Again, exhale. And this will work your arms as well a little bit as you stretch. But see how I get that full extension? I pull back. Full extension, pull back. So this, if you have the water bottles and you're creating that little extra tension, you can split this up. I'd say no more from 7 to 10 repetitions in each set as you exhale. And the whole time you're tightening those abdominal muscles as you're pressing through, not tensing the shoulders. So again, you're going to do 2 sets of 7 to 10 repetitions on that. And then always in between you're going to stretch. So place those weights down again on the ground. Clasping the arms, you're just going to round that back. So I'll turn sideways, you're going to round, and you're going to come forward. So see how I shift my hips back, come forward as I exhale. 2 more. 1 and 2. Excellent. Come around, just shake everything out. Now we're going to take ourselves down to the ground. And when you come down, you want to be in the right position. So look at how my heels, I don't want to flatten my feet. My heels are digging, so I use that as stability. So start with the legs together and then just take one movement out. So your knees are going to be aligned over the toes. And we're going to do an exercise similar to Pilates. Now notice how my knees are bent. I don't want to lock them down. I want them slightly bent. And my posture, I don't want to be down. I want to tighten. Sit up as tall as I can. Arms are here. So this is an exhale and an inhale. So I'm breathing out as I come down, lifting my chest as I come up. Exhale, inhale. Tightening that midsection and lifting. Down and up. So you're going to do about 10 of these. Look at how slow I'm going on this, not too fast. So then when you get to 10, you're going to do small pulses. Again, focusing on those abdominals, tightening in towards that lower back, squeezing those abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Now my legs are together. I'm just going to reach forward, hold, and sit up. Do that one more time. Stretch forward, hold, and sit up. Same thing. Make sure you're not rounding. Open those shoulders. Take that heel right and left. So you're going to do 2 sets of 10. Again, paying attention on the second set, tapping those hands, lifting straight up. Hold in and up. In, exhale as I come down. So on the 10th one, you want to do little pulses, squeezing right there, contracting those abdominals in and hold. Excellent. Come up. Now my feet are together. I'm just going to reach over, inhale, and exhale. Now roll up again, shake out those arms. Now we're going to take ourselves down to our backs. So we're going to grab our, if you have a, you may not have a block, but if you have a towel, something to create more resistance, place that between your thighs. So this kind of just creates more stability. We're going to lay flat. Now this time your feet are flat and try not to have them way out. They're right under you. The arms are at your sides. So if you have a towel, roll up that small towel and place it between your legs, or I'm using the block here. So I'm pushing my hands into the floor, rolling through my spine, rolling back down. Again, exhale, and I'm engaging my glutes. Squeeze, tighten my stomach, come back down. Again, exhale up, hold, come back down. So you can do 1 or 2 sets of these and make sure that it's a scoop. You're not just lifting straight up, you're scooping all the way through as you squeeze those lower thighs, rolling down. And you can use those hands, pushing into the floor, squeeze, roll back down. So that's 2 sets of those. Then you're going to lace those fingertips, placing them gently at the sides of the head. You're going to do the scoop as you lift the shoulders, come back down. So this is an exhale and an inhale. Again, squeeze, come back down. So get that scoop all the way up. Up. Notice how I'm not pulling on my head. I'm exhaling and inhaling again. Up and down. So you want to do 2 sets, and in between you're just going to turn your head side to side. Release that neck. Come center. Now remove the towel or the block. Then you're going to take your hands underneath the knees, just pull them back gently, and let your hips go side to side. Good. Slowly place the feet flat, and then we'll give you one more exercise. So we're going to come up slow, and this time you're going to use your resistance band. So you can either sit on the ground or in the chair, whichever you prefer. You're going to take this band behind you, right here. Now, you're going to place the band. You don't want it way high. You want it at the mid-center of your back. Now, as you do this, you're going to exhale, come in, squeezing my abs. Inhale, bring my chest forward again. Exhale, contract. Take it forward again. So we're going to squeeze that midsection, bring it in again. And you get your arms working on this as well. In and out. Same thing. Squeeze and come out. So you're going to repeat that 2 sets of 10. And in between, you're going to stretch, drop the head, shake out the arms, and then do it again. So remember on the second set, not too high, mid-center of the back, loose grip. So push, rounding, bring that chest forward. Again, this is an exhale. I'm pulling in my abdominals. I'm bringing my body forward. And if you're sitting in a chair, your feet could be down, same thing. In and out. Again, Now let's just review what we did so far. We're going to go through it again, and I'm going to just kind of talk you through each thing that you should be doing. So, the first exercise, you're standing up, your feet are apart, knees are bent. Now remember, not too wide, right underneath you. So always make sure your knees are in alignment with the shoulders. You're doing your little side bend, no tension in the shoulders, side to side. And try to avoid this. You don't want your hip to come out. You want it to be the waist all the time. The waist all the time. So 2 sets, 10 to 15 side bend, shake it out. Then you're going to kind of round your back and come up again. Round and come up. Second exercise is going to be using either the water bottles or light weights. Same thing on each side. Knees are bent, up. Remember, no shifting in the hips, just kind of resisting through that weight. Down. With the water bottles or the weights, you want to do this about 10 times, and no tension in the shoulder, use that waist. So we have 10 of those. Then the next set, the weights are in front of you parallel, reaching across the chest as you exhale. Again, focus on the stomach, turning that body and extending. And the whole time I'm contracting, I'm pulling in my belly button to support my lower back right there. So 2 sets of those, 10 on each. Then we come down to the floor. And the same thing. You can either take a towel rolled up, placing it between the thighs, or I have a yoga block. You can use one of these as well. So you're going to lie down. Now remember, I'm going to place this tightly. My feet are flat. My arms are nice and long. I'm pushing into the floor, rolling through that back. So see how high my hips are? My glutes are tight. 1 vertebrae at a time, roll down. So this is an exhale. Push into the floor, squeeze, and come down. Again, so the exhale is on the way up. Push, and come down. So you're going to same thing, 2 sets, squeezing it. Then we're going to add the contraction with the upper body. So remember, light placement on the hands. Watch the exercise 1 time. Don't pull up on the neck. The shoulders are back. I'm tilting the pelvis, lifting the chest. As I exhale, inhale. Think of that scoop all the way up. So that's going to force me to tighten my abs. Again, scoop up and down. And try to get those hips a little higher so you really feel the engagement of the abdominals, and come down. So the exhale, remember it's always exertion, exhale. So breathe out when you're doing the work, inhale when you're relaxing. So 2 sets of those, resting in between. Then you're going to take a lower back stretch. Now it's important on these stretches, never place your hands on the front of the thigh, front of the knees. You always want to have it behind the knees so you're not compressing the joint. Slowly bring your legs side to side. That will get a nice back release. Breathe and hold. Now take your time. You're going to sit up. And then we're going to do 2 more exercises to review. Now remember, when we were lying flat, our feet were flat. This time our heels are pressing into the ground and our back. So watch my back. I don't want to be down into the mat. I want to tighten my stomach, sit up. So posture is key, and that will help you train your abdominals contracting in. So my arms are here. I'm just going to tap and lift. So see again, I'm keeping my chest lifted. I'm tightening my stomach. I'm coming up, and it's very slow. Exhale, inhale, tap, and lift. So you're going to do 10 reps like that. Then you're going to come down and small pulses. Again, focusing that midsection in, pulsing, and holding. So in between, take a stretch. And remember, go over from the lower back, drop that head, inhale, and just exhale. Move the back side to side, come up. So second set, and remember, separate just slightly the legs. And the difference, see how I'm back here? I want to be up tall on my hips, engaging my abs. Tap and lift. As I exhale, inhale, down and up, down and up. Now I'm going to stay down and do small pulses. Again, focusing that muscle in, and rest. Excellent. Stretching again in between. Never bounce. Deep breath in. Exhale over. Good. Hold. Now we're going to come up. Now take your time. You want to stand up. And at the end, you just want to review with a couple of simple stretches. So my feet are apart. My hands are on my outer thigh. Now what I want to do is I want to round my back. Drop my head. Stand up straight. Again. Round in, hold, stay. Stand up straight. Now my arms are over my head and I'm reaching. Like I'm reaching out of my waist, climbing a ladder, extending. So I'm getting that waist and abdominals working. 4, 3, 2, 1, and open. Now just kind of shake out those arms a little bit and do that again. So this is really lengthening that trunk. So my arms are here, reaching, reaching. So I'm going side to side, pulling in that stomach like I'm climbing up a ladder right there. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, open down. I kind of just shake out the arms and take a nice deep breath up. Lots of oxygen, tightening those abs and open. Let's just do that again. Inhale up, lift, and release. Excellent job. So start with that. Again, you want to go through that sequence, I'd say at least 2 to 3 times per week, and then we'll check in about another week to see where you're at. Bye.